just want the money.
A hoe's final form is a religious woman.
I'm not a good woman, okay? I promise you don't want me. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't do 50-50. I'm smarter than you. I won't listen to you. I will stress you out. And I like to spend a lot of money, okay? We ain't compatible. Leave me alone.
Silly ass bitch.
Who made you judge and jury?
Well, it's a tough job, but somebody's gotta do it. Now, I say fuck it.
What am I, your ghetto tour guide, man? What's wrong with you, man? Y'all got all this equipment in here and y'all don't know shit, man.
I say fuck it.
But you'll...
This is a sick Negro.
I say fuck it.
But you'll get no pussy.
Fuck it. You don't understand. Is I make love to my hand. So I don't need you, honey. I beat my dick like it owes me money. Fuck it.
How you sleeping at night, son? Like a baby.
Y'all niggas gonna pay for this shit. Locking this pimping in the closet.
Nothing's personal. What the fuck is life if it's not personal?
Man, you think I give a fuck about a motherfucking red light? Faggot cops can't touch me. I'm out here smoking weed, speeding, all that, dog. Fuck that. That's me. Untouchable.
All right. What it do? What it do?
It's a very thrilling sight here at the Municipal Auditorium. The house lights dim as the maestro takes his place on the podium.
What's happening, Joe? What's happening? It's your man, Mr. O with the info. Giving what you need to know, but you ain't here for me, though. Welcome to another evening of douchebaggery fuckery. Tonight, we're going to cover a couple of topics, that's been trending lately this last couple of days that I didn't get a chance to touch upon.
two things that basically that grinds my gears. You know, women with microphones, women dating coaches with microphones, to be exact. You know, we had a lot of these so-called dating gurus, dating coaches, both for the men and the women. Your April Masons, your not Love Dorsey, I guess. Dang, that was another one. That was another particular one that had a group of women basically fly out, do some kind of little woman's empowering dating rendezvous. Stormy Daniels, that's her fucking name. How could I forget her name? Stormy Daniels. How can I forget about Rebecca Lynn Pope? Rebecca Lynn Pope. And you got some more now women from, you know, the other side, the brown side. Sadia Khan. Oh, wait. How can I forget about the good doctor? Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Yeah, another dating coach, dating guru. That's kind of related to Miss, I ain't gonna say blood related, but they kind of got similar things going on. You see, these dating gurus, dating coaches, they getting exposed, you know, and the males too, you know, the Ace Metaphors, Eric Jacksons, whole bunch of other dudes out there. If you out here trying to give advice on so-called relationships, and ain't none of I just don't understand it though. Y'all do know that ain't no relationship perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. But here y'all jagoffs and jagettes come on these so-called broadcast airwaves every day on the hour at the hour, trying to go ahead and pontificate on how to deal with modern relationship with these so-called assholes out here. These assholes out here. Both men, I gotta say this for the YouTube algorithm. You know what? Because we gonna be talking about Fresh and Fit and why they basically said they quit YouTube. As much as I can't stand Fresh and Fruit, as much as I can't stand Fresh and Fit, I'm a righteous hater. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I'm a righteous hater. I have sat back and watched these two individuals basically blow up off some of the most simplest ish that you could ever conceive of. Doesn't take a rocket science to get two jagoffs, a group of ran through dumbass 304s, a camera, some little bells and whistles, and you got a damn show for brain rot millennials and Gen Zers. I get it. I want to get on the grift too. I wanted to. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I seen the. I kind of. No, my. You know when people say they seen the light. No, my light got dimmed. It got dimmed a little bit. The so-called good bright light that I was seeing going down a good tunnel, it got dimmed just a little bit because I became a little cynical. I just came a just like, you know what? I came on these so-called YouTube streets in this particular niche over 2.5 years ago. And I've been talking my ass off, sometimes even talking about stories that even being talked about, researching topics that wasn't even thought of, that's now part of the so-called lexicon of even major media. I have sat back and watched uncouth individuals, fucking lame ass niggas and bitches get on these damn airways, the same ones that I get on, not even as smart as I am, if some of these dudes don't even look as good as I do, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real, ladies. Y'all know I'm kind of decent looking. Might not be a so-called Paramount fucking picture or a Sistine Chapel or what have you, but I know even my track record, I fucked a lot of different bitches in my damn lifetime. It's just that when I try to go ahead and get into this damn thing called YouTube, you know, get into the algorithms, you know what I'm saying, pop up some of you other content creators platforms, your little panels and shit. You know what? I get disrespected. And I see some of y'all material. Y'all not that fucking bright. Y'all not that fucking creative. Y'all ain't got no good language. Yeah, but you stutter, Mr. O. You stutter. So fucking what? Eat my fucking dick. How about that? Study these nuts. You damn right. Provide, protect, and shut the F up. Salute to you, Chaos Rain. Hold on. Salute to the boy JB. Welcome back, Flex's A&M. You know what I'm saying? Like, provide, protect, and shut the fuck up. I literally titled my last live stream before I went on to Machismo TV and before I had that that show with Cool Kamasi this past Sunday. That was a pretty good one. Y'all should go and check it out. Something different than my regular material. I understand. I understand. I think I fucking understand. I think I got it right. I'm not him. I get it. Yeah, I got the little theatrics and the backgrounds is busting. The what's name, the logo is shaking. You know what I'm saying? I kind of go ahead and gotta pat myself on the damn back. You know. I mean, donations. I ain't about to be like the rest of these content creators out here begging on every second, every hour for cash apps and stuff like that. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the cash app. At least I'll try at least entertain y'all before I start doing such things. You know what I'm saying? I forgot. I'm not them. I'm not him. I get it. Yeah, y'all want a well polished, well manicured product. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing pen. I said F it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cynical effing nigga. Yeah, some of y'all people don't want to come over here partaking the material that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. The ones that is watching, I appreciate y'all. It is what it is. The reason why I'm going on this rant real quick because this is the type of stuff that even Fresh and Fit is getting tired of. And you know it's a slow day in hell when I start agreeing with them bastards. YouTube. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tired of your fuckery because I'm not the only one talking with this colorful language on your so-called broadcasting platform that's monetized, that's going through the algorithm. I've seen Taylor the Fiend's last video in his title. I've seen all the other white dudes in their titles. The truth. Mine was titled The Truth. Provide, protect, shut the fuck up. They clean it up, go ahead and say The Truth. And add some little bullshit ass little title behind it. And y'all push that through. Same subject matter. You let Pearl, a Chicago bitch, a white Chicago bitch, a gripping white Chicago bitch, use other people's materials. Let it get so big, demonetized her, only to let her come back and let her get remonetized. Again, I'm a righteous hater. Y'all let that bald-headed fucking Caillou snapping turtle looking bitch called Cynthia G. Y'all kicked her off of YouTube. She some way found her way back on this MFer, and she's back monetized. Yeah, I'm feeling some type of way. I'm feeling some type of way. I've been pushing out content really consistently this whole entire year. Doing live stream. And I could barely break, you know what I'm saying, even triple digit views. Sometimes I'll go ahead and crack. I might even get a couple of thousands, even on my videos and my live streams. But then I get back shadow banned. And I see the same, once I do a stream, a week or a day or two later, someone probably even take some of my similar ideas, even use some of my words, and they go ahead and blow up. No problem. Y'all still got naked gymnastics on here. Naked gymnastics, YouTube, monetized. Drill videos. People talking about doing deletions, monetized. And so on and so on. KO was good. Welcome to the Ozone. I'm fired up. I'm really fired up. I'm really fired up. You gotta do all this humiliation ritual stuff to get monetized on YouTube. Anyone, I heard it wasn't like this before, and I actually kind of like it seemed like this got watered down. You actually had to have good talent to be on YouTube. I came in after the fact. I came in the second wave when the scamdemic came around, and everybody started getting all these upgraded laptops, these upgraded visual cards, digital cards. You know what I'm saying? Getting the animations, all that good stuff. Hiring teams. All this that I'm producing to y'all is all from my great hands and my creative wits. The theme songs, the background, everything, thumbnails. I ain't got no team behind me because ain't nobody trying to help and build a nigga up, in which I'm not asking. Don't get it twisted. I'm not asking that. But for some reason, y'all find a perfect face or some kind of voice. Y'all prop that so-called person up, and that person ain't even got a leg to stand on. Y'all gotta feed that person the same information through the grapevine. They don't do the research. They don't do none of that. Y'all go ahead, sit down, give them a damn script, tell them what's going on, and all they gotta do is press live, and voila. Ain't bringing no thought-provoking material, not bringing no ideal solutions, nothing. Just a damn talking head, talking your ears off, and tell you some shit that you want to hear. Google, I thought y'all learned y'all lesson after this damn election where we had basically had caught y'all with your hand in the cookie jar. You in cahoots with all the other people like Meta and stuff like that to suppress people's content, even though we have a thing called the Second Amendment. You let these liberal a-holes and these feminazis, these soy boys, all in cahoots to try to suppress actual truth because it messes up the status quo. I get it. I really fucking get it. KL writes, I remember in 2010 on YouTube, you had to be on code. One code, you're being keeping real. That's so-called manosphere has changed. Oh, indeed. Oh, indeed. We over here in the machismo space. Shout out to Machismo TV. Shout out to Salty Balls. Shout out to Hardcore Tito. Shout out to Black Ram 313 with the real pill. Grown Man Business. And everybody else I have mentioned before. Solid, thorough ones. You know? And again, I'm getting tired of it. I'm still trying to grow as a content creator. Still trying to grow, you know what I'm saying, as a writer. You know, I'm gonna try and get back to my blogging. You know, Burnt Nose Magazine, my Mr. O with the info page on Facebook. Trying to give y'all a different narrative on what's going out here in society, because these mass media platforms, these networks, they only give you 25% of the truth. The rest, 75% propaganda. They want to keep y'all asleep for the simple fact that that's a lot. That's only a few people in charge, and they want to keep it that way. And B, the same people that's the small number in charge, they want to keep their pockets fatter. And the only way to keep their pockets fatter is to keep y'all asleep. Point blank, period. See a lot of people dropping down. I don't give a fuck. I used to care about the numbers. I still want to go ahead and try to get that 1,000, but well, who I'm fooling? Who I'm kidding? Who I'm kidding? YouTube is not gonna let me go ahead and reach the masses of 10,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Averaging the so-called numbers that I feel like I'm not entitled. I don't feel like I'm what's the name, but I damn near put my heart, my soul, my tears, and sometimes in this shit. Lost sleep, trying to understand what kind of material to go to, which angle to go back to. No, even thinking about moving from this said particular space of YouTube and find something else. Probably talk about sports. Probably talk about the conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes down to the community, black relationships, and all that other stuff in between. Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe I just need to leave this particular sector alone. But before I do that, I'm gonna be like this.
I hate most people.
Wrong one. Close. Wrong one.
Nothing's personal. What the fuck is life if it's not personal?
Thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Yeah. So just like a whole bunch of others who have found success over there on Rumble. Yeah, I'm really a real player ahead of the night. Hey, YouTube, I'm about to promote Rumble on your damn platform. How about that? You know, the thing about Rumble, you can find a home on Rumble and it gets a little sweeter. You know how sweet when you get to 100 subscribers, you automatically monetize, and then once you start getting people to watch your material, and if you can get the same type of subscriber count that you do on here on Rumble, the payout is much sweeter. It's much better. Same way with Kick. Actually, Kick only take a small amount of percentage out of your so-called earnings. Problem is, both platforms are trying to go ahead and compete with this platform called YouTube, who started out early, who got into the game early, got a good niche. You know the thing about people who start out early and get too powerful for their own good, they start feeling themselves, and when they start feeling themselves, they want to go ahead and make rules, want to gatekeep, you know. They want to only push out material they feel deemed that could go ahead and make the brand YouTube, even though they got a kids section. You bugs and stuff. What's the name? How can I say this? You can use to stop. You just got. Just like. Well, I was saying. Oh, Rumble. The thing about Rumble is in YouTube. I think I was saying something about YouTube. I just got distracted a little bit with that. Damn. Hold on. Time. Rumble, YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube. So YouTube, you know, you got all these different plugins, different ways to go ahead and shut out different material. So with all the suppressing that y'all do, to keep people shy, man, I don't know why, because y'all allow, you know what I'm saying, news people to have YouTube channels, some celebrities to have YouTube channels. They saying the exact same thing, and their platforms not getting taken down. I get it. They make you money. The same ones that actually the real content creators, the ones that actually got talent, the ones that built your platform, they made you money in the past. So not only that you don't know how to keep a relationship, y'all only gonna just probably the ones that's gonna bring you the most money. And I get that. I get that. So why do you why not just go ahead and just turn yourself into one of these streaming services? So with Google, YouTube, y'all, there's a number. Just like Blockbuster didn't take Netflix seriously. You know, they thought they had it good. No, I'll take that back. Just like Blockbuster they thought they had it good until Redbox came on the scene. They thought it wasn't gonna happen. They didn't think people was gonna switch over to no Redbox or anything like that, or Netflix. Yeah, both Netflix and Redbox. So we know what happened to Blockbuster, right? Right. What happened to Blockbuster? They got too big, but they want to go ahead and adapt. The same thing that brought them here, small content creators trying to make a buzz for themselves. Y'all suppress them, even up and comers. Don't hit me with that so-called y'all want to go ahead and make a safe platform bullshit. This supposed to be in a different avenue of broadcasting, and y'all playing around. That's the reason people came to YouTube, because of so-called mainstream media. And here y'all is. Hold on. I got the perfect one. Shout out to the Hood Surfer for helping me find this beautiful thing, because it apply right now. Where it go? Where the fuck it go? Where it go? Right here. Right here.
Any of you taking this teaching playing with it. You teach me all my life that the white man is the devil. Come on, you teach me my whole life that the white man is the devil. Now you tell me it's all right for him to come among us.
It's all right for them to come among us. So y'all allow the so-called mass media to come among us, even though y'all was trying to be independent media. So y'all might as well just go ahead and just like I said, y'all might as well go ahead and be like MSNBC. Y'all might as well go ahead and be like VH1. Y'all only want to prop up so-called polished, which is so-called guidelines. Can't say this, can't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? In other words, man, I'll declare war on YouTube.
Peace, my brother.
Fuck, peace, motherfucker. What's your name and
And I'm so flagrant way I'm gonna do it on your own platform. Fuck YouTube.
Peace, my brother.
fuck, peace,
What am I
motherfucker. What's your name and number?
I don't care.
Let me go to the because they're gonna keep on playing this damn thing in the black background. I guess I'll go. Hold on. Seem like my internet's fucking with me right now. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Technical difficulties. Also, that's another topic I want to talk about. But before we get into this too, it says that we are in a sex recession. Gen Z and some of you married couples, let's be real, and some of you people in relationships, let's be real. They say it's a sex recession. It's a sex recession out here. Who could have predicted that? What particular space on YouTube could have predicted that? I'll wait. What was it? Was it the so-called Black Manosphere? The real Manosphere. We don't really care about them white boys over there. But was it the Black Manosphere that was trying to tell y'all? All technical and all scientifically, but we already said that basically polygamy and polygyny is on the play today. Gone are the days of monogamy or even trying to find someone to go ahead and have an everlasting relationship with. Unbeknownst to us, all of us, and let me go ahead and be able to black pill y'all real quick. It's really 95.5. And what I mean by 5%, I mean like the 0.5%, the 6'5" plus, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of tell people that we as men, we have been labeled. We even say ourselves we are visual creatures. I have came down to the conclusion that the model woman, since she has merely adopted a masculinity, a fall version of masculinity, she's too a visual creature in the same aspect. So now we are back to square one, in which you got to be, like I say, him to get all of them. Because isn't a known fact that married men get more play out here? But if married men get more play out here, but they are the highest buyers of OnlyFans, someone's lying. Someone's got to be lying. How's all these so-called men in relationships, men that abuse women, men that be in and out of relationships, situationships, men that beat women, men that's habitually unemployed or shiftless and broke, or Lord forbid, let's say he's on the opposite side. Let's say he's a successful man doing whatever successful men do, but he refuses to settle down. Ironically, those men never stay single. A good man, the so-called quote-unquote nice guy, especially the community, the guy that step up to be the stepdad, the guy that look past a woman's past and accept her for who she is now, even though her whole entire sex history is on display on the internet. Or how about the so-called strong and educated woman that don't need a man but except for somebody to help her pay them student loans off, or that house note, or that car note? Those kind of men, those so-called understanding men. For some reason, I see and hear those men, but they're single. Someone's lying. Someone is definitely lying. Let's go ahead and look at some TikToks real quick to plead our case. Let's go. I had this shit queued up. This should be pissing me off. I swear this should be pissing me off. Let's go.
Shocking number of men under 30 years old are virgins. Shocking number of men under 30 years old are virgins.
Wow. He said virgins. Wow. Hold on, let me see. Can I blow this up real quick? I kind of don't believe it though. I really don't. I really don't. But if y'all say so, I believe. If y'all say so, I believe so.
And see about 1,000 articles on this and stats from the Census Bureau, and just seeing exactly what's going on. And it's a sad, sad state of affairs. One of the biggest reasons why this is happening is due to online dating. We are looking at an exaggerated version of mate selection. It is on hyper mode versus how it used to be when we used to just meet people in person. The reason is because we have so much selection. So what's happening is you're seeing a wider gap between men and women. Women are statistically only swiping on 4% of men.
Only on 4% of men. And brothers, black men, that includes our women. That she wants to not just she running one of our black ass, but you know what I'm saying, she's open to other races of men, you know what I'm saying, and she's included in that 4%. That I mean, looking for that 4%, just to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, because
he cold. She belongs to the streets.
One more time.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
It's an evil world we live in.
Definitely an evil world we live in. Definitely an evil world we live in.
That means that they have become even more selective online. And online, what happens? You only get to see the superficial things about a person. So when women are looking at a guy's picture, or they're looking at how tall he is or what he does for work, it's very easy to say, oh, no, I don't want to be with that guy. And then she is only picking the, top of the food chain here and going for guys who are maybe over 6 feet, have jobs that bring in a lot of money. And the guys who are maybe 5'8", 5'9", who have a decent job and who could be a very good partner, are online not able to show behaviors that are attractive to a woman. You see, when men and women get together in person, it's a whole different game than it is online. A woman might become attracted to a guy based on how he's acting in person. Let's say she meets him at a bar or a party, and then only to find out, that later on he doesn't have the exact job that she might want from a guy, or maybe even in that first moment, he's a little bit shorter than she would actually want, but a lot of the behavior is making up for it in that moment, and then they're able to get together. So
yeah, that was before, Snapchat, Instagram, when you could actually upload you living in the moment, and especially fun moments all day, every day, with great filters and great angles and everything, by the way, and if you so-called getting it without having to clock in on a clock, if you know what I mean, it even look more fun, look more alluring. Right. So the average man, even a slightly above average man, is basically persona non grata. You could literally back before 2011, 2012, go into a bar, go into a club, you know what I'm saying, on a humbug. You could literally go ahead and spit some G into a chick ear, and you might even go ahead slam wham bam, thank you, ma'am, later at night with no what's the name? Could be mysterious. Yeah, we had social media, we still had Black Planet. MySpace was there, but was still going out of style. And of course, we had Facebook. Yeah, yeah. I was there. I remember. So we had all these little things to go ahead and keep us watching, but you still had to be looked at mysterious game. And this day and there, all mystery is gone. People want to go ahead and know everything about you as soon as they get your so-called social media, because no phone numbers being exchanged no more. If you ain't on and popping, your ass is just getting left behind. Let's be real. So it's a tough world, but hey, we gotta live it.
Now, if men under 30 are only utilizing online dating to meet women and they're not able to meet women in person, then they're going to have a much harder time being able to have sex with a woman, get a date from a woman, even just build a relationship with a woman. Everything is happening online. Moving to that whole idea is that we're texting a lot more, we're DMing, we're messaging, we're just having a lot of communication digitally, which is hurting our abilities to be able to communicate in person. So it makes it even harder for men now to be able to meet women. That's why there's channels like this that have popped up over the past 10 years that have been teaching men exactly how to talk to women and meet women. And it's not just because they don't know how, but it's because they haven't been able to put that energy in, because all of it's happening on texting. We're also seeing a lack of motivation. So if you know anything about the chemical dopamine, dopamine is the chemical in your brain that actually helps motivate us to get and seek pleasure.
Yeah, and that particular thing is particularly fraud. With all these dopamine hits from all these fake highs that you get from these likes, views, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, Snapchat, fake dopamine hits, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I think they like me. They get into their head that they are being more desired than they actually are, because it's a lot of people that like a particular fetish or something like that. And this goes for both genders, but we talking about the women, so they get in their head that maybe this chat light or this Tyrone type of dude really like my fupa, my extra curves and whatnot, or lack thereof. Even on the woman's side, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm balding. Yeah, I probably got a little dad bod, a little what's the name, but I stay paid up. You know what I'm saying? That's all they care about, right? Right, right, right. Neither one will meet. Neither one will have that so-called meetup unless it's online. They got rendezvous and they getting what they want. I already seen it coming. It's a messed up world we living in.
That's why you feel a little bit more excited and happy before you eat versus after you eat. Well, what happens? You're not really feeling that same excitement and feeling anymore. It's because you already got the thing that your brain and your body craved. So dopamine is the thing that motivates you. So what does this have to do with men being virgins? Well, men are getting a lot of dopamine release from not leaving their home. Why? Because we can go online, we can play video games, we can talk to people there, we can order food right from our home, we can watch movies and scroll all day on our social media. There's so many things that are just releasing a lot of dopamine.
Oh, you call peace? That's called peace of mind. I think that's the biggest dopamine hit that you could actually get in life. I'm experiencing it right now. It's called peace of mind. Peace of mind. You can't beat nor trade in a peace of mind. Shout out to CGA too. Peace, quiet, and freedom. You really can't beat that. I swear you can't really beat that.
where we're getting a lot of addictive behavior happening. And when someone has a lot of addictive behavior, they don't have as much motivation to what? To go out, to seek more, to live up to more of their potential. And in this case, to even go out and meet women, which brings us to the most ultimate dopamine releaser of all time, and that is porn. Porn is
Yep. Ever since y'all open up the floodgates to the World Wide Web, and I mean the thing called corn, you know, it has a funny way of doing things. Corn also has been like a predecessor to all other avenues. If it wasn't for corn, we wouldn't even have the Betamax or the videotape. In most cases, if it weren't for corn, we wouldn't have the DVD. And that was already it, and they need corn's help, but it made the internet a little bit more integral part of our lives, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Being one of the number 2 searched, I think, topics or websites on any search engine worldwide. Just saying, you fucking perverts.
Is doing 2 things terrible to you: releasing dopamine, so you can just stay addicted and want to do that instead of meeting women. And also, it is having us increase our masturbation levels. We're not really interested in being with any women in person because we're getting our release right there and then in our computer, looking at our phone, even on social media, which is what I consider like a soft core porn, where you're not seeing really hardcore stuff, but you're seeing women who are in bikinis, who are showing cleavage and all this stuff, and we can just sit there all day and we can see a new woman a million times a day for
see, go on X. All the good X's on X. Go figure. No News Podcast. What's good, bro? You know what I'm saying? Ironically, all the good triple X stuff is on X. You know what? I think I got red pill a long time ago, before Facebook and so-called YouTube spaces and whatnot. You know, I think I got red pill in the year 2003, 2004. 17, 18 years old. Unbeknownst to me, I know. I thought it was a little further later in life, but it was actually right then and there. When Dave Chappelle had came around. Dave Chappelle red pill Mr. O with the info. Ironically, using a children's skit, a sketch into a skit called Knee High Park, in which he had like a Oscar the Grouch type of guy coming out the trash with a needle in his fucking head. He basically told the kids why he was there, how he got there, and one of the little girls told him with hard work and all that good stuff, he could go ahead and make it in life. And she said that was the dumbest shit that he ever heard in life.
No specific prompt to respond to.
No, he asked you. And so he said that was the dumbest shit that he ever heard of in his entire life. Then he went and bust down the song and dance. He got to tell him about the whole facts of life, about her daddy and all that good stuff, that he might be rich, but he ain't happy. And when the last time you got to see him, you know, the shit we talking about right now. Ironically, he was talking about that 20-some years ago. The best part, he said, no brand new Humvee. He said, no mansion for me. I said, fuck it. Ain't Millennials going through that right now? He said, no brand new Humvee. I said, fuck it. Oh, hey, no new. Oh, hold on. He said, you're seeing OF with extra steps on YouTube and Twitch. Yep. I said, no news. He said, fuck it. But guess what happened? In that little song?
I say, fuck it.
But you'll get no pussy.
Yeah, that part. Let me play
I
that
say
again.
fuck it.
But you'll get no pussy.
Fuck it. You don't understand. Is I make love to my hand. So I don't need you, honey. I beat my dick like it owes me money. Fuck it.
I say fuck it. And a lot of guys and younger millennial and Gen Z are saying fuck it. They saying fuck it.
God knows how long, because it's all right there on the tip of your fingers. So why?
Pause. Hold on. What do you say?
God knows how long, because it's all right there on the tip of your fingers. So why would a man have any motivation to go out and meet women when it's a lot of work, it's a lot harder, and they can just stay home and watch stuff on their phone and TVs? Next.
I know, right? Oh yeah. R.I.P. R.I.P. Charlie Murphy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's my actual persona. You know what I'm saying? Because I also got this one from Mr. Murphy. R.I.P. to him.
What you need to realize is that there's a difference between a black man and a black nigga. That was a black nigga.
I'll forever love that one, and also this one.
Well, what's your name, bitch?
Yeah. R.I.P. Charlie. Anyway, though, the Great Sex Recession. We had a economic recession, a housing recession. It was only a matter of time before it reached this sector. This is some sick-ish.
A lot of men just don't know how to meet women, right? As I said earlier, they don't have the skill set to be able to do that. We do, by the way, have a 60-minute free call that we're offering guys. If you go to free dating call, women in, where you are motivated again, you are able to meet women, you are able to lose your.
Yeah. I think we done that. We just need that information. You know what I'm saying? We just need that information. Ironically, these dating coaches, he was trying to do that little dating coach thing, but yeah, that shit passed because of this.
Now, a lot of creators today will still find it surprising that women like Sadia can somehow be a side chick. Not me. Understand this. Sadia is a wealthy, unmarried, attractive woman over the age of 30 who is not celibate. These type of women target the small percentage of men at the top, which means she will be sharing. If you understand money pill, you'll know why women date horizontally and up and end up sharing.
Yeah, Miss Sadia Khan. I'm surprised she actually got the right fitting name for her particular niche on YouTube and all the social media. Started getting paid, you know what I'm saying? I'm amoral pragmatist. It is what it is. You get it how you live, shorty. You know what I'm saying? It's only for the people to judge you, not me. What do we know about Sadia Khan? What do we know about Sadia Khan? Let me go get this nigga off my damn screen. Hold on.
What did you do about it?
All right. Who is and what is Sadia Khan? Where my notes at? Sadia Khan. She is a Muslim. Hold on. What does this thing say? Hold on. All right. So Sadia Khan, that psych chick, spin game on relationships. She basically is 36 years old, Pakistani, coming up in the Muslim fam, right? Bouncing to London, right? Bouncing to London. Look for her books, for book smarts and all that grind shit, right? She stacked a bachelor's in science and psychology, master's in education, and development psychology. So the bitch know how to play motherfuckers. And she's attractive. Got that damn British accent, Mr. O with the info, a sucker for accents. Can't help it. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably take the will of Most High to keep me away from her. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I had Sadia Khan in the same room to me, I might fold too. It is what it is. But we live by principles over here, so it'll be a hard try. Plus teacher creds and a diploma in therapy, you know what I'm saying? CBT, psychoanalyst, and inner child fixing, all that shit. Now she posted up in Dubai as a relationship coach, dropping pods, IG reels, and live events on how to navigate this toxic dating war zone. Charge y'all MF for $6,500 per trip too, by the way. And y'all see my what's the name too right there. You know what I'm saying? My TikTok right there. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. All right. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about Miss Khan real quick.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day. And what are you going to do about it? I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
Well, damn. Let's say that again. I don't know.
Dick if you have to do about it. I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day and your birthday.
Okay, well,
and
we'll
the days
see.
After.
Okay.
I've been in situations where he's been with you in a social setting. He'll call me after.
I know for a fact you guys weren't expecting this one, but the female dating coaches in 2025 are not looking good. And you know what's crazy? I actually like a lot of Sadia's content. I think a lot of her takes are very good. But
I bet you do. I bet you do. But the thing is, though, she got cloud chasing over 2 million Instagrams on her Sadia psychology, pushing that modern love blueprint to folks trying to lock down solid bonds and shit without getting played. Her motto: you won't get what you deserve in life, you only get what you accept. No, let me find out she over here trying to remix what was that book I had listened to? It wasn't The Question. It wasn't The Answer. I'm trying to think. The Secret. She out here trying to remix the book The Secret. In which is just the law of attraction. I'm gonna just cut it out. What's the name? It's just the law of attraction. That's some demonic shit. I won't even go ahead and waste my time with that particular book, but it was a decent read, I guess. Now, through the so-called black pill lens, the red pill lens, Sadia be like that red ally in the trenches, right? You'll think, drill on female nature without the sugarcoat. She exposed how these modern thoughts be hypergamy hard and chasing high value so-called ballers, alphas with stacks and status, right? While ghosting the average brother who's grinding but ain't flashed up yet. She warns about OF chicks, hookup culture, turning chicks into damaged goods, making them unfit for real bosses, building legacies, right? right? In pods, she calls out red pill extremes too, right? Say she calls out the same shit that she trying to go ahead and spit about. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? Talking about dudes be going overdosing on that pill leads to loneliness and quick divorces. Well, unfortunately, sweetheart, a lot of dudes are lonely already. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have to worry about getting divorced because a lot of them can't even get married. Some don't want to get married, and the ones that do, well, who are they gonna marry? Who, I tell you? Who? Because it turns brothers into bitter ops. It turns dudes into bitter ops, right? Who can't trust or bond. I already got trust issues. A lot of dudes that had to grow up in the lifestyle in the city that I do, we really ain't built for trust. I ain't gonna lie to you. And since this culture, this society, the community, everything's a low trust society going forward. Yeah, trust ain't one of our strong suits. So yeah. It is what it is. I am that cynical millennial motherfucker, like I keep telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? And of course, how can I forget? You know, we almost an hour into. I forgot to even bring up my damn brand, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is an American Douchebag Productions.
And as you still be on right here, can y'all do me one favor? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to choose to donate, you can sock it to my pocket at Cash App $MISTRO070. And you can hit my email if you want to go ahead and support the content. Oh wow! Hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta go ahead and stop it, guys. Speaking of that, you know what I'm saying? Where you at? Where you at? Goddamn! I know you in the chat room. Where you at? You probably in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the International Quiet Storm. Shout out to my Brody, the International Quiet Storm. He said this is for American Douchebag Production. Maybe hit that damn button again.
This is an American Douchebag Productions.
You know, for that $10, man, you know I gotta go and get you right, man. You know what I'm saying? You know I gotta get you right. I gotta hit you with the 5 and the 10 spot. You know I gotta hit you with the 5 and the 10 spot.
Fuck me like you want me. Put them down.
Thanks you again, the International Quiet Storm, brother, wherever you are. You know what I'm saying? I wish you was in the chat so I could highlight you and put you on the screen. But you know what I'm saying? If you're watching the playback, you know what I'm saying? I shot you out at the hour and 7 minute mark. You know what I'm saying? I know you sent it at the 10 p.m. mark. My bad, about an hour ago. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. All right, let's continue. I'm feeling kind of good now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go and continue the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say y'all motherfuckers ain't donate. All right. So Sadia, whatever you want to call this chick. She even debates manosphere heavies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even call her manosphere heavy. You know what I'm saying? The chick that basically hijacked the manosphere, got into the motherfucker thing, and now she trying to go to blows with her because she want to be the next chick up in so-called red pill talking point spear, Pearl Davis. You know what I'm saying? But hold up, y'all. Hold up. She been talking all that high value talk, but living low key, very, very low key op behavior. You know what I'm saying? We've been saying word on the block is she got caught sliding an engaged dude, you know what I'm saying, inbox. You know what I'm saying? Then threaten folks exposing her on IG like a real. Like she a goon. Like she a real fucking goon out here. She be using waist filters to flex that fake hourglass figure. Charging wild bundles like $6,500. Y'all paying this bitch $6,500 damn dollars to go ahead and. I got into the wrong business, man. I swear, if I didn't think about my everlasting soul, I would grit on you niggas. I would grit on you bitches a long time ago. I would have been a good smiling, Kool-Aid having, smiling, tap dancing ass nigga if I ain't had no integrity about myself. I swear. I fucking swear. Alexander X, what it up? What it do, baby? What it do? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Alex? Mr. X in the building. No relation to Malcolm. So, y'all paying this woman, y'all paying this bitch $6,500 damn dollars because she got a nice voice, pretty face, and a fake glass, you know what I'm saying? So make her ass and everything look in place. Fucking simps. For courses on being a high value man and woman when she ain't even a licensed psych in some eyes. I know she went to school for this shit, don't mean that she's unlicensed in the shit. Just like another person that's been circling around these interwebs trying to drop so-called relationship advice, even though she's a perpetual side chick as well. But I digress. Rumors, and you know how we do rumors. Rumors say she got fired from teaching for bad vibes, divorced over spousal abuse claims, and she only blew up during the COVID thing just by being hot and capping as a pro therapist, just like someone else we know, Dr. Cheyenne Brown. Stealing from red pill views, screens. She tried to be the pygmy. And since she did the so-called red pill view, this screams pygmy hypocrisy. She out here preaching purity and loyalty, but allegedly drilling on Mary territory. You can't make this shit up. But proves us right. You can be all that you can be. You can even have the chick on your side. But at the end of the day, she still want him. him. Let's continue with this damn video, man.
But it's crazy to see the dichotomy of what she talks about on the internet versus her real life. Here's a dating coach, an expert in psychology, that talks about being a high-value woman, a high-value man, being a side chick, yelling at a woman that's engaged to a man. Now, while we don't have the full context about it, this alone is very embarrassing, and it's pretty much all we really need to see. A woman taking pride in destroying another woman's relationship is not good in my book. It just goes to show that the way that people talk and live on the internet is not always true.
If I wanted to, I could have your man. He's called me when he's in social situations saying, "Oh, you're so boring without you." Blah blah. This if I wanted to, I could have your man. He's called me when he's in social situations saying, "Oh, you're so boring without you." Blah blah. This that and the other. So I say I was.
Do that sound like a secure woman? You know what I'm saying? Do that sound like a secure woman that's out here supposed to be giving out relationship advice? Or do she sound like the rest of these women competing for the highest bidder? She'll tell you dudes, you know what I'm saying, trying to find that woman, you know what I'm saying, to satisfy, even though recently she say, oh, those type of women can't be satisfied. They can't be satisfied. And what she was probably talking about herself. Go figure. Go figure.
If I wanted to, I could do all of this. And
But so just to be clear, in 2021, you didn't have a relationship with this person. You guys weren't.
Never had a relationship with this. If I wanted to,
What are you gonna do about it? I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
Sure.
If I wanted to, I could have your man.
And you guys weren't with this person. You guys weren't.
Never had a relationship with this. If I
Never had a relationship with this person.
What are you gonna do about it? I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
She said, "I'll suck his." Ooh, I could imagine just getting. Ooh. Oh, I could just imagine, you know what I'm saying?
What you want me to do, lie to you? Just because you post syrup on shit don't make it pancakes, you know what I'm saying? All you could see was that #1 thing, that butt. I don't even know why you thought that was so tough. Because she got the snapping nappy dugout. The snapping nappy dugout? Snapping.
See, I got to get up in there.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But
if I want how to find high-value men, preaching discipline, loyalty, and respect. But recently, Sadia herself has been exposed, and not in a flattering way. Allegations suggest she hasn't exactly been practicing what she preaches. Reports claim she's been involved as, let's say, a side chick, while publicly promoting herself as a moral guide in relationships.
Text overlay reads, this was a recorded conversation between Sadia Khan after she was discovered to be the side piece of an engaged man. His fiance confronted her. The following screenshots are texts that Sadia and the cheating fiance shared.
What are you gonna do about it? I'll suck his if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day and your birthday.
Okay, well, we'll see.
After.
Okay.
I've been in situations where he's been with you in the social setting. He'll call me after.
And it doesn't stop there. For someone who constantly promotes confidence, she's been caught using heavy filters to enhance her appearance online, nipping in the waist here, lifting the bottom there. So the image she's selling isn't even real. This whole story is a reminder. Always look at the messenger, not just the message. And maybe before we crown someone a guru, we should check if they're how to find high value.
man, this shit's getting well fucking crazy, man. Out, man. Only because I got a conscience. And I don't know why I still got that motherfucker.
Sadia Khan is out here giving relationship advice for $6,000 to show men how to attract a high value woman while being a side chick to a married man. See, a lot of women are delusional and try to paint this picture, and if you buy their malarkey or their bullshit, they will have you going.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey. Even OG will tell you about that. Where OG at? You gotta find an OG. Where the OG at? Oh, don't tell me I got rid of OG. Damn, I gotta get my glasses up, man.
What am I, your ghetto tour guide, man? What's wrong with you, man? Y'all got all this equipment in here and y'all don't know shit, man.
Hey, man, hold on, man. Watch your disrespectful mouth on Smokey. Watch your disrespectful mouth. Where OG at, man? Dang it. I probably accidentally deleted OG. Damn it. Well, anyway, he would told y'all, man, you know, a woman will ruin your life. And I ain't lying, G. Yeah, the OG would have said that, man, but I think I got rid of him by accident. I found him.
A woman will fuck you over every time, every day. Shit. And I ain't lying, G. And they will. They will fuck you over every time, every day. If you ain't paying attention, G, they will tear your whole heart out.
Damn right.
A lot of people hop on social media and they preach a life that they're not living, and they give advice that they don't take. How can you show men how to attract a high value woman when you're yourself is not a high value woman? How do you know what that look like? You're a side chick to a married man. And then when his fiance confronts you, you're talking about, oh yeah, I'll come right now. I'll come do it on your wedding day. Whenever your man call, I'm going to come. And there's nothing you can do about it. See, bro, this is why I say y'all be looking on social media and say, oh my gosh, she's so bad. She talk like this. She look like this. She look like she lived his life.
Only simps. Only simps, young man. Only simps. You know, the simps that still have faith, and hopefully one of these chicks be out here that got some common sense. Hopefully got some common sense that ain't ran through and that's single for they taking. But yeah, you know, the delusional crowd.
Style, I'm out of her league. No, you're not, gang. Most of these chicks are accessible, if not all of them. If you have the right lifestyle, the right money, 90% of them are going. Sometimes even higher than that. You just got to know that you that guy, and a lot of y'all don't. That'd be the biggest problem. That's a lot of.
Yeah, even if you are him, being him, trying to be him, staying him, that shit gets fucking tiresome. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of the simple things in life. I just wanted to be like my old man, but let me rephrase that. I just wanted to be a good man. I just wanted to be a, you know what I'm saying? And once upon a time, just a straight moral oral monogamous man. I thought monogamy was a real thing, but shit. Yeah. And did y'all see the latest STD reports state by state recently? You know, we already know what's going on in Atlanta. We know about Miami. Oh, Houston, y'all been doing the most. Y'all been doing the real most. We haven't heard the numbers coming out of Vegas, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get them numbers. But my city is number 4 on the list in the country right now for high rates of STDs out here. I hope y'all out there, y'all wrapping it up tight. I hope y'all out there going to get y'all checkups, right? Just hoping, you know what I'm saying? Can be me. Could be me. Couldn't be me. Oh, me? Oh, this what I'm doing.
I say fuck it.
But you'll get no pussy.
Fuck it. You don't understand. Is I make love to my hand. So I don't need you, honey. I beat my dick like it owes me money. Fuck it.
Yeah, I said fuck it. Yeah, we at the main event now. We about to go ahead and break down this fair use. Fair use. I don't trust these niggas. Fair use. Bring my chick right there. You know what I'm saying? So, if y'all didn't hear or seen it on a little what's the name? They said they that Fresh and Fit said that they are quitting YouTube for the simple fact that all this humiliation ritual crap that you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, just make a living off of YouTube. In which you can't make a decent and great living off of YouTube, especially you put your blood, sweat, and tears and get notoriety and fame off of this. But evidently, Google by proxy, YouTube by the proxy of Google decided that they only want to go ahead and push only certain content creators out into these algorithms and airwaves and what have you. So this might be a sign of the times. It might be a break of a new era. Other content creators already made a permanent home over there on Rumble. And some of them came back too, but they made more of a permanent home on Rumble. Shout out to Obsidian. Shout out to Thomas Sotomayor. You know what I'm saying? And the other ones that basically went down that route. Because YouTube be on BS and ain't nobody got time for that. People got content creativity to bring out to the masses. Just because it make people feel so-called uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? Newsflash. Just because it make people uncomfortable, that means they could do one thing. They don't have to watch it. So let's see what these these dudes talking about.
Crazy week, man. So as you guys know, it's been a minute since we've done the show because we did our last episode, I think, on Wednesday of last week. So it was literally, we've been off the air for a week, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we've been off there because so what ended up happening last week, guys, was, as you guys know, we had our show. We had what? South Carolina. Well, no, I know South Carolina. We had John from Modern Life Dating here, right? We did a fantastic episode with him. We covered 10 reasons why we're kind of in the shitter when it comes to dating in America.
Yeah.
And he compared the dating marketplace from him being in Japan and traveling the world versus what's going on now. And I think it was really good analysis because he has been in the United States now for a few months. And for the better part of the last 10 plus years, guys, he did not live in the United States. He was literally in Japan, dating over there, going to other places. So for him to come back to the United States with a fresh set of eyes, right? Because the thing is like when you're involved in something, when you're entrenched in something, it's very difficult to understand what's going on when you're in it. So for him to leave and then come back 10 years later, he's going to be hyper aware and hypersensitive to certain traits. And that's what made the analysis so good when we had him on talking about, what's going on in the United States when it comes to the dating marketplace, etc. Now, with that said, after we did that show, we did After Hours with Girls. And during the course of that show, if you guys remember, we only were on YouTube for about 20 minutes. And anybody that watched that show, I highly recommend you guys go watch it. It's up on Rumble right now in full. The show is 10 times better.
Yeah.
Right? And something clicked for me as we were doing that, right? Though we are able to operate in a fashion on YouTube, right, and say what we want to say, and get the information out there to you guys, we're able to put it out in a way more entertaining, truthful, and raw perspective that, quite frankly, is required in this day and age of political correctness. Now, we're seeing,
and that's one thing I can actually agree with. So-called my whoever his name is, that's exactly what I can agree with. Because let me go ahead and show y'all something real quick. I'm live on Rumble as well right now. I only got 6 people watching on YouTube. I got 54 people watching on Rumble. Shout out to y'all Rumble. Make sure y'all like the button. Got 6 people, and shout out to the 6 people that's watching, and probably more, but mess around with on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I can only see 6 of y'all so-called watching my little small channel right here on YouTube. Oh, now I went to 8. Now I got 8 of y'all watching my nice little young YouTube channel versus 52 people, 52 solid people over there on Rumble. Shout out to y'all. Can't make this shit up.
Seeing the recession of freedom of censorship a bit, but it's still alive and well. As you guys know, we got demonetized August of last year. It's been officially 2 years now, and we've still been able to operate, and we've still been able to grow the audience and still be able to create content for 2 years. as you know, many YouTubers, if they were demonetized for 2 years, that this would be a death blow. They would never be able to operate this long. You know, we've
demonetized for 2 years. Demonetized for 2 years, but is Andrew Wilson and them monetized? So he be trying to do the same thing that Myron is doing. Him and what's the other guy? No, it don't matter. Don't fucking matter. Don't matter. I mean, Fresh. I know. I mean, I know that's his name, Fresh. For the moniker, but I don't forget it. I know I did a show on him a couple of months ago, but fuck it. So you mean tell me that they still was able to make motion and all that good stuff by being demonetized for 2 years? Yet YouTube, y'all be so selective on who y'all go ahead and monetize, keep monetized. Oh, I forgot. I wonder if they got a representative. If they ain't got a representative, I might have a different disposition. They still corny and some lame ass niggas though, but I might have a different disposition on Myron Gaines and them if they don't have a so-called representative. And shout out to Hardcore Tito. Shout out to him for putting me up on this particular COINTEL Pro MK Ultra bullshit. So word through the grapevine is once you get to a certain threshold on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Once you get that nice little pretty little plaque or something like that, if you got the particular look, the particular numbers, they send you a representative. And for some reason, you know, as long as you don't go too overboard, they'll let you get away with saying and get away with murder. Ain't that way, right, BGS? Let's go.
And I think we've taken it kind of in stride, right? Like after we did that episode of MLD, I went to South Carolina. We did a fantastic Uncensored America event where, you know, I set up my table, debated a bunch of people on many different growing issues, whether it's, you know, the T situation that with the Alphabet Squad, feminism, them boys, their influence in America, the Gaza war. And, you know, as you guys know, the channel is growing. The topics that we cover are growing. We still obviously have our Red Pill.
Man, shout out to the internet. Hold on, man. Yo, shout out to the International Quiet Storm again, and don't y'all let this man be alone tonight. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this man be alone tonight, for real. He just hit the Cash App not once, but twice. He also supported the Rumble chat with a $5 donation. Man, you de facto sponsor tonight, bro. You the sponsor. You the sponsor. You gonna get the whole entire gauntlet. You getting the whole entire gauntlet right now.
Yeah, I need some wet shit. Yeah, I need some bad cat. Yeah, I'm a little man. Yeah, kiss on your belly. Yeah, she got that wet shit. Yeah, she got that wet shit. Yeah.
Fuck me like you want me. Put them thongs back.
Dale lo que pide más con Julio. Castígala, dale lo que pide. Castígala, dale lo que pide más con Julio.
Thumbing chill like NBA when I thought a nigga was from Baton Rouge. Made a sign of NEA, fuck when niggas say we don't follow rules. Put that pussy on my face from YouTube. Thumbing chill like NBA when I thought a nigga was from Baton Rouge. Made a sign of NEA, fuck when niggas say we don't follow.
man. Appreciate you again, the International Quiet Storm. Thank you again, partner. And don't let that brother be alone. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that brother be alone.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
You guys got fat while everybody starved on the street. It's my turn.
Oh, I can even get to play this one.
I'm getting money, nigga.
Let me play that one more time.
I'm getting money, nigga.
Getting that money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue with this. What's the name?
Since with dating and male self-improvement, but you know, we're diversified. We're able to get into teach you guys how to buy a car. Last Monday, we showed you guys how to, you know, deal with the car market, right? We teach you guys about what's going on in world conflicts, right? I did a whole extensive piece just now where we covered Russia, China, and India, basically collaborating with each other to, you know, become the new world power, right? China's really fighting for influence right now. We talk about the Israel war. I told you guys what's going to happen when it comes to Iran. We're more than likely going to be in a war with Iran here probably before the end of the year. So Fresh and Fit has been able to really diversify and change things up as the times change, but we still are able to keep our raw essence, which is what, you know, that red pill lens applied to different things, whether it's the news, women, finances. We tell you guys the truth about what it is. Now, obviously telling the truth comes at a cost, right? Number one, they don't want you guys to know this shit. Number two, the more knowledgeable you are about certain topics, the more it becomes a danger. And quite frankly, your ability to speak freely is 100% contingent upon your influence. If you're highly influential and you're growing too fast, but you're not saying the right things, they clip your wings. Yeah.
That part, especially with this new measure, that's the only thing I probably see good what YouTube has doing is basically cutting down all this AI garbage generated fucking material out here. Saying names wrong, saying words and all that good stuff and everything, man. Yeah. They get pushed through the algorithm, and they even real sometimes real people behind them things. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of glad about that, but still though, all the censorship, everything in between. That's why Rumble. Shout out to the people on Rumble, all 60 plus of y'all right now. Y'all rock. Y'all the real go on mine. Because for some reason, 63 y'all know the truth. And YouTube want to go ahead and suppress my page, my little channel, and everything. And all I want to do is just talk about entertain. This is like a hobby, but I really want to treat it like a business. I want to get out the so-called square world, a square job, and want to go ahead and make this a full-time thing. I also make beats. I also direct. I also go ahead and edit your videos and material. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Check out my catalog. All the videos and edits and everything. That's me right there, baby. That's me. You sound so arrogant. You really full of yourself, of course, motherfucker. Because again, this is
an American Douchebag Productions.
You forget it, and don't you forget it.
Did it to us. They did it to Andrew Tate. They did it to Pearl, etc. Now,
they did it to CGA. They did it to Black Ram 313. You not just the only one. You know what I'm saying? And salute to them brothers out there. Salute to Tito. Salute to all the other guys that, you know what I'm saying, the real machismo space. Shout out to Salty Balls. Shout out to Machismo TV. Catch me live there every Sunday. You know what I'm saying, on the evening hour. You know, we be up late. You know what I'm saying? We like we ain't like smoking stack, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no vampires and nothing like that, but we be up late, you know what I'm saying? And shame on y'all, Speaking of that, what's the name? Shame on y'all.
Y'all niggas gonna pay for this shit. Locking this pimping in the clock.
Yeah, y'all gonna pay for this shit.
With that said, despite the setbacks of being demonetized for 2 years, we've been able to grow. But what we've realized is it no longer makes sense for us to stream on YouTube certain episodes because, number one, we have to censor ourselves, and then number two, it holds us back from being able to ever remonetize the channel. So that's kind of why we've decided, look, we're going to stream the dating shows on Wednesdays, the call-in shows on Fridays, and the after hours only on Rumble and Kick, right? And Rumble was with us from the beginning anyway. So we've been telling you guys for 2 years now that Rumble is the home base. But I think for us to like be able to move forward and be able to eventually get this channel to on YouTube at least. On Rumble, we're still growing and we're getting a lot of views. I find it funny when people sit there and say, "Oh, first of it fell off, bro. Do you see our Rumble views? Every single video is hitting 100,000 to 300,000 views on
100 to 300,000 views. Do y'all not understand? Do y'all understand the magnitude of being able to go ahead? Because YouTube again, y'all in effing trouble. You get monetized on day one over on Rumble. Once you reach 100 subscribers, of course. Drop a couple of videos here and there. But you monetize from day one. Not know, oh, you gotta get 3,000 watch hours. Oh, you got the 3,000 watch hours, but do you have over 1,000 subscribers? You have the 1,000 subscribers and you have the 4,000 watch hours, but we have to fine comb your material and see if you're eligible. Bullshit. Yeah. Do y'all realize what kind of numbers they doing over there now on Rumble? Let's check the math. 300,000, 400,000. And they basically have the same type of RPM. That's how they measure what's the name per minute. Ads running, they getting their endorsements. You get super chats from day one. Rumbles, you get rumbles over there, whatever the thing called. Shout out to Quiet Storm again for the $5 rumble. But yeah, same numbers and everything, same cash out. And guess what? You can cash out at any time. You have a deposit in your bank at any time. No waiting for the third week in a month from YouTube, right? Right, y'all? Ain't that how it go? I ain't monetized yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting paid for this yet. You know what I'm saying? This is a crowdfunded platform and show. You know what I'm saying? And I thank y'all very much again for supporting it. But again, this ain't free. Let's continue. Walter. He look like a Walter. No. That's just I got uncle named Walter. No, you know what? No, he looked like something else minus a Walter. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Rumble, every single video,
bro,
almost.
Astronomical. Just to add to your point here, I had a big YouTuber call me today. We spoke for like an hour on the phone. He's like, "So, you guys still demonetized?" I was like, "Yeah, bro. It's been 2.5 years." He's like, "Bro, most YouTubers would have been out of the game at that point."
Yeah.
But he was like, "Rumble must be the future because they've been holding you guys down from since back then." However, I will say this: YouTube itself, bro, they're still censoring people that have been banned in the past, which to me is unfair because at this point, I mean, we've made a major change, right?
Yeah, I mean,
but I don't know.
You know,
it's weird.
You know, and also keep in mind, guys, the thing that got us banned was talking about a certain topic before October 7th. Okay, let's be honest here.
But now you can freely.
Now you can freely.
Everybody can.
Because I see people taking a lot of the shit that we've been talking about for years now at this point, and being able to be on YouTube with it, which is great. Let me be clear about this. I think I smile every time I see people talk about this topic and it's getting out in the mainstream.
I don't. I'm a fucking hater. Fuck y'all for even go ahead and making this shit somewhat kind of fucking mainstream. But since you have basically you and KS, rest in peace to the dead. Well, you know what I'm saying? Since y'all open up the world to this little thing of ours, this little sector of YouTube of ours, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, hold on. Y'all welcome. Y'all all fucking welcome. Now everybody and their mama and daddy and granddaddy, even the little crumb crushers that's coming up, don't even know what a damn relationship is. They out here giving their talking points to it. Water down this bull crap, you know what I'm saying? I would hate to see in the next 2.5 years we see a reinvention of Kevin Sims and Fresh and Fit Light on YouTube or some other new platform in the future. and they keep trying to regurgitate some of the same shit that we talking about right now, that we talked about in 2012, that we talked about 2015, 2019, all through the early parts of the 2020s, leading up to now. Y'all merely adopted the red pill. I was molded by it, shaped by it. I didn't see the light until I was a man. And when I did, it was blinding. Type shit.
Like when I saw Kenneth Owens and Tucker Carlson and on the right, or people like Hassan Piker or Kyle Glinski, like the fact that they're talking about this both on the left and the right is a W. I don't give a fuck about gatekeeping. That's stupid. I think this is a problem that really needs to be brought out there. However, we talked about it when it was still very dangerous and taboo to talk about it, right? So we ended up obviously getting put on the radar. Media Matters and the fucking censorship police came in, and then bam, we got demonetized. And we've been able to still survive and operate for 2 years because, because of you guys, Castle Club, Rumble, thank God for alternative platforms, and Chris Pavlovsky. We've been able to keep going, and our views on Rumble are really fucking good, man. It's just that people think, oh, well, YouTube, we see your YouTube numbers are down. Bro, we don't focus on YouTube. We cut almost all of our after-hour streams.
Today, Speed was streaming, right? And Neon was streaming, apparently. And the views were similar. But Speed is streaming on multiple platforms. Neon's only doing one.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? They're like, oh, Neon's beating Speed numbers. No, he's not.
And not only that,
Speed is doing multiple platforms.
Multiple
at the same
platforms,
time.
not botting.
It's not the same.
He's not
And he's
botting
not
either.
botting. So to me, it's like you gotta look at everything as a collective, not just one part, because it is a multitude of things we stream on. Twitter, Rumble, YouTube.
You know what? I you know what? This is some crazy ass. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I just got what's the name? I just got a copyright strike. I just got a copyright strike. On one of my old live streams for a little, you know what? From my Hip Hop Unlocked video talking about Fat Joe, not MC Shan, what the Marley Marr and them. I just got hit with a motherfucking copyright on what's the name? Now it's yellow. Partially. Can't make this shit up.
Y'all niggas gonna pay for this shit.
Y'all gonna pay for this shit. Y'all is definitely gonna pay for this shit.
I don't understand why you insist on learning things the hard way, Trey, but you gonna learn. Oh yeah, you gonna learn.
Yeah, y'all gonna learn. Y'all definitely gonna learn.
Castle Club.
That's true. You're right. Yeah. We do always multi-stream.
So when it comes to platforms and getting views, that does play a part, but it's mainly because we do different platforms.
If I want to be honest, bro, if we wanted to take over, we would only stream on YouTube.
Yep.
Right? Y'all will see 10, 20,000 watching. Back like it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And we would just only why do you guys think most streamers only stream on one platform?
Yeah.
They'll either they only stream on Twitch or Kick, most streamers. Sometimes they'll only stream on YouTube. And then
y'all, like I said before, on Kick again, YouTube Kick is not only paying out, but they cashing out even more. Do y'all know that? Well, not Mr. What's his name? Not Ashman Gold. That's another guy. This dude literally made $4 million in 1 year off of Kick. 4 million off of Kick. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I again, I'm a righteous say that. I'm pocket watching. Yeah, I know.
This is a sick Negro.
I know I'm pocket watching. I know. So what? So fucking what? You know what I'm saying? I want some of that Simone. That Mung Young.
You guys got fat while everybody starved on the street. It's my turn.
It's my fucking turn. It's my fucking turn.
How you sleeping at night, son?
So I could be like this at night.
How you sleeping at night, son? Like a baby.
Like a damn baby. Like a damn baby. But let's continue.
And they'll put clips on YouTube. You know, they'll stream, but most of the time guys switch on stream on Twitch or Kick. Take the clips, put it on YouTube, because you make more money actually putting clips up, guys, than you do with streaming on YouTube.
Actually, the new meta for YouTube is clips.
It's all clips.
People's like attention span is so low, bro. Yeah. Watching a full podcast or video is almost non-existent.
Clips is actually how you make the most money. Putting your full stream on YouTube is actually very counterproductive financially. But we used to do it because we looked at it like, all right, look, a lot of people don't have access to Rumble. They might be in a country that's banned,
or they want to watch it later on,
or something like that. So that's why we also decided to do Kick, so that we can bring it. So if people can't watch on Rumble, if they're in a country that's banned, China, Russia, Brazil, there's a couple countries that have Rumble banned.
I think France too.
France,
well.
yes, France is the big one,
bro. It's funny. I met people over there that were part of the media conglomerate, and they were like, "Yeah, well, just so you know, Rumble's banned here because they didn't agree with our government." I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." But this is what I will say though. When it comes to streaming on platforms, fellas, it's a long-term play. A lot of creators come into the space and they think, okay, I'm going to just do this and bang on this platform. But you can get banned at any point in time, no matter who you are. You can say the wrong thing, do the wrong, set of things, and people see about the guidelines. Whatever that may be with the company, you can actually kind of like go against their guidelines, which means you're subject to losing your channel or your platform.
Yeah, but we see, and I said before, let's type in nude gymnastics or nude massages, and I guarantee you'll see that the motherfuckers is monetized and they still on the platform. I'm not trying to hear that. YouTube know what the hell they doing.
So as a result, if you're smart about it, you can say, okay, if I'm going to be here for a 5-year run, I need to plan this accordingly. And for us, it was long term. So Rumble was the best answer, and of course the best platform, because at the end of the day, fellas, you can say what you want, when you want, how you want, with actually no repercussions at all. So to me, it's the best win.
The Rumble ecosystem with Rumble alongside locals, right, which for me is OSS, and for him Common Sense Gang, and then also Castle Club. Like that is what's allowed us to continue doing what we're doing, and honestly it allows us to make better content, because you guys know when I cut to OSS, or if I'm doing like even when I do Rumble Kick only, and I cut YouTube, I'm able to it's like a fucking big ass weight off your shoulders, right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm able to say what it is. And then the other thing too, bro, is like, I've learned this as well. And I think you guys have kind of caught on to this. It's very clear, right, that community guidelines are enforced on certain people versus not on others.
Oh, can I?
Bingo. Took the words right out of my mouth, too. Took the words right out of my mouth. Favoritism. Straight favoritism over in this particular space. Let's go.
No. So I went to YouTube, earlier this year.
Oh shit!
And
you want to talk about this?
Fuck it, we're live last on YouTube, right? Oh, for this type of content.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it. So I went there. I was invited and courted by some people that work for YouTube. Very nice people, but of course, this is not a nice situation because we've been banned for 2 years. What's going on? What can we do to fix the issue? We're able to work people.
Yeah, we've tried to resolve it
and adjust as we need to adjust, but something is not fair there. And the gist of it was just being transparent here, because you guys were taking the other road, which means, for example, because you don't get the same treatment as other creators. Wow. So now to my face, you're saying.
Oh, so is it did they elaborate on that particular situation, Walter? Did they thoroughly explain to you why they're not monetizing y'all? And I hope it's not based on skin color, because we have the rational male on YouTube called Rollo Tomasi, you know what I'm saying, who basically had taken y'all kind of like style and everything. Yeah, y'all invited the cocksucker onto y'all platform numerous of times. And he's still monetized. He still be able to run things. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, great. So that to me is selective
Enforcement.
Enforcement.
Yeah.
Which tells me that, of course, this side internet is not looked upon in a good favor. However, Trump being in office has shifted the culture quite differently, because now, rather than just say, "Oh, you're banned," it's like, "Oh, wait, well, you can still on platform, but you can't get money, or you can't have like certain privileges because yada yada." The point is, though, we've been put in a box where we're treated differently from other creators. It is what it is, and I've been told this to my face.
I can't believe you told him that.
Yeah. So it's unfair.
No, they should know though. You're right. They should know.
But Rumble's treated us 100% the same way from the very beginning, and at least they care.
Rumble gives a fuck about their people. Why do you think Crowder? Why do you think the quartering? Bongino when he was here. Yeah. Like, why do you guys think? Everyone speaks highly of Rumble for a reason, because Rumble actually gives a fuck about their people. They will go out in a certain country if that country lobbies to get them banned. When they try to cancel Russell Brand, he told them to go pound sand.
Yeah.
Right, over the grape allegations. Yep. So, look, this is the ugly reality, guys, and we've kind of figured this out. Big tech, social media platforms, if they like you, they'll protect you. 100%. If they don't, they will ban you.
Yeah.
Spam another one. If you are not all polished, you know what I'm saying, you don't fit a particular look, you don't have a particular background or trust fund, they don't want to rock with you. They can't get money with you, you know what I'm saying, so they can get money without you. But Lord forbid, if you do supposedly blow up and you do, get a nice little popularity on their streaming services, if you don't say the same thing that they saying, you don't endorse the same type of things that they endorse, they'll cut you. Even though we supposed to be in a free country and we supposed to have this thing called free speech in a so-called free open market, but what do I know? What do I know? What do I know?
Perfect example, and I don't mean to be a dickhead here, but Hassan Biker, right?
Oh, yeah.
ADL was on his ass last year, right? Because you guys know he's very pro-Palestine, which I actually agree with many of his viewpoints. That's probably the only thing me and him agree on is what's going on in the Middle East, right? But he's extremely pro-Palestine. He has a big audience over on Twitch. Probably the biggest political streamer on Twitch for the left, absolutely. ADL was on his ass, Anti-Defamation League, saying that he's anti-Semite, blah, blah, blah. They lobbied to get him canceled. They got 90% of Twitch's sponsors kind of pulled to put pressure on Twitch. So what did Twitch do? Instead of banning Hassan because they're the golden boy, they banned us and Sneeko. Because us and Sneeko got banned at the same time, October of last year, because ADL was putting the pressure up on Twitch. So instead of banning the golden boy, they said, all right, we're going to ban these guys. And here's the crazy part. They banned us and Sneeko for off-platform behavior. But Hassan has literally played Houthi propaganda videos and Hamas propaganda videos on stream on Twitch. Nothing happens. Now, I'm not saying this because I want anything to happen to Hassan. Actually, it's quite the contrary. I don't want them to ban him. I don't want anybody to be silenced. But what I am saying is I'm showing you guys the wild discrepancy, right, where you cannot even be breaking the terms of service and they'll find some fucking nebulous thing in their community guidelines to go after you with that, but then someone else could be overtly breaking the terms of service and they won't do anything. And this is why social media companies, if you ever look at their community guidelines or the terms of service or whatever, it's always written ambiguously on purpose so it could be openly interpreted and enforced how they want. It's a selective enforcement. And this is a big reason why so many people left Twitch and went to Kick, because they saw like, what the fuck? People are getting banned over here, people are getting banned over here, etc. for stupid stuff. So a lot of people went over to Kick, which is far more free speech than Twitch is. Now, Kick still has its limitations, but it's fucking way better than Twitch. So just like with Twitch selectively enforcing their stuff, YouTube does the same. We talk about certain topics, we bring Andrew Tate on our show, they take our videos down, we get a strike. Andrew Tate goes on other people's stuff, 13 million views, no problem. We put links in our description that they don't like from a band creator, we get a strike. People put links of a band creator in their description, nothing happens. And we've been watching it, and I have it all documented, right? Now, I'm not going to go into the details of which or what, but I think a lot of you guys are smart and are probably able to read between the lines here. So look, here's the thing. I understand and respect the fact that social media platforms have community guidelines and that you got to stick to the guidelines. That's not my issue. My issue is, if you're going to have community guidelines and you only selectively enforce it on us because of who we are versus other people that do the same things, if not worse, that's where we have the problem, right?
And that's where we have the problem at. I guess we're going to end it right there. We had talked enough, you know what I'm saying? Thank you to the International Quiet Storm again for supporting the Cash Apps. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for donating. Thank y'all for watching on both sides of the platform. You know what I'm saying? We about to go get up out of here. You know, I got work in the AM. Yep, it's been one. Let me go ahead and put it
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to choose to donate, you can sock it to my pocket at Cash App, $MISTRO070. And you can hit my email if you want to go ahead and support the content.
Yeah, we up out of here, y'all. I'm gone. Peace.
Mr. O with the info.